Right, people, this is MERVELEE MYERS, your blogger from Alma Grove. And I'll be doing my case in advance of my appearance at the county court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch. KO5EC530. Yes. And I'm not going to make that go too long that I can't, whatever. So this is my case in advance of tomorrow. Yeah? Because people have taken liberty. Yeah, the other phone. I need to charge up my phone. And I need to clean off my phone because I'll be doing whatever. Nobody's talking to me, nobody. It's after 9. Yeah? So I'll be reading my case in advance of tomorrow. MERVELEE Myers, arguments, updated evidence, KO 5EC 530, 17th of March 2025 trial. In the county court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch, claim number, just read it, date, I've just read it, housing for women, first claimant, MERVELEE Myers, first defendant, before District Judge Beecham, the 17th and the 20th March 2025. Yeah? So I'm just going to read. To District Judge Beecham, Acting District Judge, HM Courts and Tribunal Service, HMCTS, CPS, CJS, misconduct, discrimination and false court orders, 9th of the 12th, 2024, complaint. Dear District Judge Beecham, MERVELEE Myers' arguments addressing the breaches of the Equality Act, amended Housing Act 1988 and Eviction Act 1977 is the basis of my defense following another case of the misconduct of the claimant representatives at court on the 7th March 2025, when I was expected to take the bundle from Tristan Salter whilst I was sat on the floor after getting into court from wandering the streets for hours because of my hidden disabilities. Referencing the trial bundle, 863 pages. Yeah? That District Judge Beecham thought I'd receive and I was lying. And God make it came out there. It gone 5K on Instagram. Instagram is fucking around with me. By referencing the trial bundle, 866 pages. 1. Not delivered until after my appearance at court, where it was implied I was lying, and the claimant was given time twice to continue gathering evidence for the unlawful injunction to succeed. 2. Barrister tried to get me to accept the spare bundle once I was sat on the floor. 3. District Judge Beecham considered giving me an hour to look over the bundle before going to trial. Hence, I accepted the adjournment when it was reluctantly offered. I will provide the evidence proving that I am the victim of the judiciary of England and Wales, the criminal justice system and Crown Prosecution Service to cover up the miscarriages of justice from King's College Hospital NHS Foundation Trust 2003 to 2005. I'm going to let that go 3 hours and then I close it down and start again. District Judge Beecham letter dated the 18th of the 12th, 2024, falls short of addressing the long-standing pattern of misconduct, discrimination, and conspiracy involving the judiciary of England and Wales, the criminal justice system, and Crown Prosecution Service, dating back to King's College Hospital NHS Foundation Trust. Workplace nursery, Mapota House Day Nursery, no longer in existence. 2003 to 2008. Since District Judge Beecham taking on the claims my 101-year-old husband, Arnold Tomlinson, has passed away. And I firmly believe the continuous harassment we experienced was a significant contributing factor to his demise. I am positive from District Judge Beecham's refusal to accept my book in honor of strong women everywhere on behalf of the county court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch in celebration of my husband's birthday and International Women's Day is an indication that the court and the claimant are not aware of the impacts of the bereavements and losses I am experiencing. He said experiencing from typographical error. Devonshire Solicitors LLP, Narin Masera, sent me the possession bond letter in July 2023. This updated evidence highlights how the county court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch failed to follow lawful due process. On the 7th March 2025, by treating the defendant, MERVELEE Myers, different from the claimant, their legal representatives, and witness. From the time I arrived at court and sat on the floor because I had gotten lost and I was wandering the street fearing I would lose my dignity and accused of not turning up as happened when I was not served with order to attend court. The reliance on fabricated medical reports, false court orders, and data misuse, all of which are actionable under civil and criminal law. I am therefore compelled to restate my demands and request accountability with reference to case law and potential criminal consequences. Summary of key issues. Breaches of the Equality Act 2010 protected characteristics, age, beliefs, disability, race, and sexual discrimination ground. You're bringing me to court tomorrow? Oh, restraint. I'm doing it. I'm entitled to my defense in whatever way. I'm a disabled NHS pensioner without a GP. District Judge Beecham advised me that I am entitled to. No, District Judge Pygram advised me that I am entitled to use any relevant information for my defense. And District Judge Beecham, who needs an Equality Act assessor, tells me that she will not be dealing with any other issues than KO 5EC 530. As an expert authority on subjects from the cradle to the grave, my arguments will prove how the claimant is the final straw of systemic discrimination, as that MERVELEE Myers will not accept to take away my entitlements. Now that Arnold Ebenezer Tomlinson is dead, to send me to jail so that the claimant can make money from my vulnerability of being a victim of the modern slavery thriving in the UK in 2025, the 80th year of VE Day, in May when I will be 66 years old. Am I a writer? From my father was stricken with Parkinson's. And District Judge Beecham is going to tell me, oh, she only wants a video clip that's under 10 minutes long. You need to go to jail, darling. You need to be put on some offenders register, darling. Yeah? So the Earl is there. Should I put the Earl in? So you go read it, District Judge Beecham, you're dumb. E.T. I can tell you out of my head these things. Certain things. HTTPS. www.com. No. See, I can read it out of my head, but because I have it. .gov.uk employment tribunal, DECI, decisions. See, I have to make sure I spell. Tribunal decisions / Miss M. Yeah? You did a wonder more and will say, no, contact me. Versus London, EARL, early years, FOUNDation, 23-123-47-2016. The dash now did it. Dash 2016. For go read this, Judge Beecham. You're dumb. You're not dealing with other issues. And Small Claims Court. After I became the victim of the judiciary of England and Wales, the criminal justice system, the Crown Prosecution Services, Appendix 4 to 7, General Civil Restraint Order. Yeah? So HHJ. I'm just carrying things. I haven't had time to whatever. I'm reading. This is what I'm going to. So I'm making sure now you get this in advance for tomorrow. Wicked. Yeah? How many civil restraint order? I don't have capacity, but you put in civil restraint order. HHJ Roberts. Richard Roberts. After the District Judge Swan strike out 5 claims, including NHS England or the NHS, King's College Hospital. Equality Act Assessor Emwa Ali. District Judge Swan strikes out 5 claims, Appendix 8 to 5. I haven't put anything in order. I haven't had time, but at least it's written up here. So you can get this for whatever, because we send it to you and you bounce in it and you do whatever. Because this is Judge Beecham thinks she's eating it, an idiot. I come sit down and, oh, Mrs. Myers don't lie, but psychosis. The strikeout of claims by District Judge Stellini and District Judge Bell, who are involved in this unlawful injunction, are following the patterns of breaches of the Equality Act from Leaf. Hence, there was no need for an Equality Act assessor. But she already breached, for she went away with you twice. This constitutes defamation of why I was sent on medical suspension by my former employers in 2015. You're not dealing with any issues more than housing? And the court is questioning my capacity. Appendix 13, Senko job offer 46 to 55,000 in 2021. I'm still getting offer, even from university. Job offer. What they need? A level 3. If Richard Arty never kicked me out of university, like a pedophile, where would I be? So I'm going to get paid for all of that. Where is Samantha Gibbs? Is Samantha Gibbs getting paid on long-term sick leave? This constitutes discriminatory misconduct contrary to Equality Act Section 10, Section 13, and relevant case law. Yeah? So they're there, which recognizes indirect discrimination through systemic practices. Systemic discrimination. This happened at King's College Hospital, NHS Foundation Trust, Workplace Nursery, why I was a participant in Dr. Maria Hudson's research paper for the Policy Studies Institute, the experience of multiple discrimination. And I'm trying to remember if I remember the Earl. Recommended to ACAS. So I put in there now, in honor of strong women everywhere. Go online, you see Chris Eubank doing whatever. Go online, you see whatever has been happening with my book. Go online. They book that district judge Beecham. Oh no, I can't do that. Look on YouTube. Dunce. Look on the dunce. Look at the dunce. Go look in there. Yeah? And you will see what is in there. This is what they asked me to do. I haven't heard anything from them again. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not stressing myself. Yeah? Handling the traumas of discrimination. And the dunce. Signed by Metropolitan Police Commissioner Sir Mark Rowley at the launch of a new Met for London on the 2nd September 2023. I'm trying my case. Yeah? I'm sending it to you. Then tomorrow, all we do is go through it. Because you think you're going to trigger me tomorrow. Make a fucking sad mistake. By making me an inactive patient twice in 3 months, the NHS has breached my rights as a disabled NHS pensioner, leaving me at risk of Nye Bevan, founder of the NHS 1948. No society can legitimately call itself civilized if a sick person is denied medical aid because of lack of means. Appendix 15, London Ambulance Service, CAD, 1804, on the 22nd of the 1st, 2025. Yeah? And Peter O'Cancy turn up here. Not worrying my head. Yeah? I must remove this and I must remove that. Fabricated warrants, false court orders, and data misuse for medical reports. What did Keir Starmer do? After I finish, I have a gunman MP to go deal with in our Westmoreland. My sensitive data was unlawfully disclosed to Phil Gregory. But what was disclosed? Fuck all, they made it up. Like he said, I made things up in my head. Thanks, Ruben. I haven't posted your thing yet, but Ruben called me this morning. 20-year-old Ruben called me from Isles of Wight, who falsified a psychiatric report citing 8 non-court orders. I have to pay for somebody to do this. So far, I've gone £7,000. Otherwise, I probably will have to go do the unthinkable. Which led to the loss of my GP services and further victimization. Appendix 16. Statistic of 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment was used to send the Metropolitan Police and London Ambulance Service to my home on the 30th of October 2017. This pattern of discrimination is continuing, using malicious reports about my mental health as a trigger. Reference Joshua Jakes murdered 4 people in a brutal attack at a home in southeast London, Bermondsey. Bermondsey is considered a racist area. Samantha Gibbs started working with Housing for Women in April 2022, the same month that Joshua Jakes murdered the people in Bermondsey. Samantha Gibbs is black, so were the members of the family that were murdered. Appendix 17. The psychiatric assessment of District Judge Bell I did on the 15th April 2024 to be used. And taking any whatever, care whatever, I'm just writing whatever. This is what. So it's District Judge Bell who need a equality assessor. After you go there the 9th of December, behind my back, go accept that I have psychosis and I might not have walkie. Updated arguments, 7th of March 2025. Yeah, I'm reading everything so you know. Misconduct of District Judge Beecham in treating the complainant more favorable than the defendant goes back to me telling Leaf Senior HR Dillis Epton at House of Commons nursery on the 27th of March 2015 if I was an animal at BIB, the RSPCA would rescue me. The police acted repeatedly on fabricated warrants and injunctions as proven during stage incidents and court hearings where no genuine investigation of both sides occurred. False statement by police officers acting as witnesses constitute perjury. Yeah? Reference the visits to section murder, kidnap me between 30th of October 2017 to 22nd of January 25th. Appendix 18, son on the phone. Harassment and trespass. Numerous officers trespassed into our home without lawful authority, causing alarm, distress, and humiliation. In breach of Section 5 of the Protection from Harassment Act 1997 and Article 8 of the European Convention on Human Rights, CECHR, the Amended Housing Act 1988, and the Eviction Act 1977. The abusive entry, use of battering rams, and reliance on non-existent warrants constitute trespass under civil law. The thing is there, I'm trying to save time. And potential criminal misconduct under Section 6 of the Criminal Law Act 1977. Yeah? I was a teenage mom, traumatized in 1977 when this law was being passed. A teenage mom, traumatized. On the 27th September 2021, I was called on my mobile by Richard Harty, who later kicked me out of the University of East London. Appendix 19, Men in Childcare. That's how I discovered the pedophile rings at London Early Years Foundation. That's why I got kicked out of Moonshot. Only place I have left, poor grasshopper. That's A. B. I went into Barclays Bank and my money was taken. So that's the second time. When I went back to sort it out on the 15th of October 2021, I was locked in the bank whilst my account was closed. And the Met police tried to bully me to leave after turning up an hour. I have diabetes and I'm locked in the bank. You see what could have happened? Triggered. Suppose I was triggered. But all I did, sat on my hand and chat. Yeah? Appendix 20. 24 banks and building societies claim strikeout. No, Appendix 20 to 24, banks and building societies claim strikeout. C, Nexus, Appendix 25, Nexus Health Group, Dr. Joanna Pennock, medical report for UEL. This is chaka me a carry fire where on the 7th, District Judge Beecham. Oh, you have a bundle, what it is about. Tico Duns, District Judge Beecham. Tico Duns, District Judge Beecham. Conspiracy and misconduct in public office. The coordinated actions of the county court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch involving fabricated documents and repeated failure to investigate counterclaims. Oh, you're not dealing with any issues, District Judge Beecham. Tico District Judge Beecham who defame my name. You're not dealing with any issues. I'm trying my case. I'm only coming to court for your sentencing. Amount to a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. So the thing is there. And misconduct in public office, Attorney General's reference number. Yeah? These criminal acts carry potential prison terms. Perjury, up to 7 years. Conspiracy to pervert the course of justice, up to life imprisonment in serious cases. No, I will not go to jail for life. because you could be cause the death, my death in here. Take out District Judge Beecham. You want the case. Misconduct in public office up to life imprisonment depending on the severity. Recommended reading. Responses to general form of judgment or order. Yeah, it's there. Breaches of the Equality Act 2010. I read that already. Discriminatory action. This discriminatory conduct began when the Housing for Women Solicitors, Devonshire Solicitor LLP, Narin Masera, sent me possession letter in July 2023. I became a target of the Housing Association because of the former employer leave incident. The assumption that I was the aggressor reflects a clear gender bias, constituting indirect discrimination under the Equality Act 2010. Assumptions. Officers consistently assume that due to our vulnerable status, we were incapable of defending ourselves, resulting in the wrongful issuance of fabricated warrants and court orders. Reference the echo of Barrister Samantha Jones, presided over online by District Judge Jason Latam, for why HHJ Richard Roberts decided to General Civil Restraints Order. Appendix 26. There is an outstanding judgment against Barrister Ryan Clement that I have not collected yet. This was included in the 7 claims that District Judge Bed sent from the County Court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch for a civil judge at Central London County Court. Let me pencil in the names I recall. HHJ Parfit. Replaced HHJ died after I discovered he had a misconduct and was advised by Justice Secretary Robert Buckland, who I wrote to. Differences in treatment. Officers treated us as suspects while refusing to investigate neighbor Debbie Gilchrist, despite her criminal record and repeated role in instigating harassment. This selective policing is evidence of bias and failure to investigate both sides fairly. Yeah? Appendix 27 to 28, the Housing for Women Solicitors LLP used Mimi Owuso's 12 pages witness statement to defame my name after she scabbed me when I meet her at an event in April. The relationship lasted to July 2023. Appendix 39, Mimi Owuso was introduced to me by Liz, who later assaulted me at an event to support a member of the community who was discriminated against in Brixton, who photographed me and Liz at the door. Language and behavior. Officers frequently made threats such as one officer stating, if we find any evidence, it will be different next time. And you would tell me must remove, and you don't want more than under 10 minutes video? What are you thinking, District Judge Beecham? What substance are you abusing, District Judge Beecham? Which was never directed toward Gilchrist or other third parties. Appendix 40, YouTube as defensive practice. Witnesses and body cam evidence. Multiple incidents were captured on body-worn cameras, confirming abusive behavior, the use of battering rams, and reliance on fabricated warrants. Appendix 41 to 43. Miss Gilchrist recorded me in the garden, claiming she wants it for her evidence. Letter to Housing for Women, April 2019. Impact. The continuous harassment has caused severe distress, loss of trust in law enforcement, and compelled me to launch my Fight for Justice campaign as a citizen journalist to expose police misconduct. Appendix 44. Interview, University of Huddersfield, disrepair, damp and mold. Appendix 45. Member of Housing Ombudsman Service Resident Panel, I am. Appendix 46. Invitation for a customer panel, that's recently. I was the minute taker for the customer panel that was disbanded in 2020 by the CEO Zeba Qureshi. Appendix 47. Miss H. Presley found me online because Herman Cameron was advocating on my behalf. Herman Cameron visited me twice. D. Appendix 4. D. I must put on record my concerns for Miss Gilchrist and her son, who is now her carer and living in fear that his mother will harm herself from the pressures of the claimant and Devonshire Solicited LLP. Good outcome. A proper investigation that examines all fabricated warrants, court orders, and injunctions, and accountability for those responsible, including criminal prosecution if necessary. The county court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch. A. These are the district judges that must be investigated. District Judge Greenwich, District Judge Son, District Judge Solini, because I was not served with any order to attend court from July to August 2023 when I was labeled a violent nuisance. B. District Judge Nader, because I was not aware of any case on the 28th of December 2023. I had a medical review that I was asked to book. The records can be checked in July about the crisis I experienced. C. District Judge Swan and HHA Richard Roberts for striking out my claims and issuing general restraint order. Yeah? Appendix 48, online evidence. Croydon Magistrates Court. The Metropolitan Police came to my home on the 26th of January 2023, celebrating my mother's birthday. Another malicious report by Debbie Gilchrist. Appendix 49, Google reviews. So I used to have 100,000 reviews per month. Go up twice. So I sit in here and I find things to keep me occupied. Yes? Where are they? Everything I have is gone. And you come tell me to remove dumb District Judge Beecham, who only want 10 minutes video to listen to. Dumb District Judge Beecham. The attendance at Croydon Magistrate Court was another breach of my rights as a disabled person who was carer for my husband. Appendix 50, I could not have breached any community order on the 14th and 15th December 2021. This was a cover-up for Miss Gilchrist breaking the glass to the communal door on the 13th December 2021. She broke the glass again in May 2022 after opening a letter from Housing for Women and leaving it on the mat. Appendix 50, community order. Walworth Police Station. The injunction states that a neighbor called the police on the 2nd February 2023 because of my asthma. But this is defamation. The police carried me home to wait for my husband because we got separated after the interview. Appendix 51, interview at Walworth Police Station, still investigated. PC channel. Demand for immediate action. Produce evidence of warrants and court orders. I require a sealed, signed, and dated copy of all warrants, court orders, and injunctions relied upon by HMCTS judgments and court orders from 2017 to 2025. Failure to produce these instruments will be treated as an admission that they do not exist and that unlawful actions were taken. Devonshire Solicitors LLP. ITV news documentary with Housing for Women and Queen Camilla will be compared to Windrush 70, where MERVELEE Myers was page 1 of ITV news for Windrush 70 ahead of the Prime Minister Theresa May. Let me reference Facebook. My 18 pages gone. FB. HTTPS. www.facebook.com/ Myers, because Facebook disabled my account and now sending who they think I should be what, because I have the little one from my husband from they tried to take it the first time. Yeah? So now you want me to come make revenue like how YouTube is making money from my thingy and hiding what to hide and doing this. That disabled my account in April 2024. Appendix 50A. The fact that I have written open letters to David Cameron and Theresa May and taking out a petition in 2017. So 2015 I wrote to David Cameron, 2017 Theresa May, and take out the petition is part of my evidence. Appendix 56. I am the composer of Brixton Market, that is border crossing Song Street. Act must be taken in evidence about the defamation of my name. Yeah? Let me put Scambuster TV in there. I'm trying my case, District Judge Beecham. You're a tico. Yeah? Scambuster. HTT. Call the crown to come in. It's my Sabbath. Remember that Sabbath to keep it holy. www.facebook. Yeah? My son catch up on the Molan Wilson, gunman Molan Wilson. We call him and brother, Fina groups. Yeah? And my son catch up under him in a video. So we are going to do the video when Westmoreland people see peace. SCAMBUS Cambuster TV .PER perma LINK 937 934 733 54 89 296 for more. Let's do this. Appendix C 57. I was interviewed for King Charles coronation. Yeah? REFERENCS. No one know what me capable of. Hold this ticker, hold this ticker, District Judge Beach. I'm going to talk about youngly. You're not dealing with any issues to do with my employers or police or whatever. What the fuck you mean, ticker? HTTPS www. When that reach whatever, me stop it because me want www.aljazira.com and me have me news and this tico I go come tell me about whatever she I go deal with. Well, me now wait for you deal with it. Let me deal with it first. Because you think say you go dictate the terms or whatever. 5-4 TROUBLED troubled dash HISTORIES dash UK. So then King Charles and whatever might need to get charged. Carry BBANS Mine must be the nicest one, most positive one out of everything. Mine is was published, whatever, on King Charles. And you have, you there in Cynthia, your wife, they whatever. Who was looking after my husband? Who was? Me make whatever. Oh, they will not use it against me. All right. And the royals for more. Yeah? I mean, me also about bee wasp. You come with your fuckery. Bee wasp. Which will prove my arguments about no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. Is worse today than in 1948 because I am black and the victim of Irish Debbie Gilchrist, who was coerced by Samantha Gibbs on the advice of Zeba Qureshi when the Housing for Women Customer Panel was disbanded in 2020. Debbie Gilchrist teach me to communicate with her grey cat, grey and white cat, but teach the black cat to fear me until I had to take care of it in their absence. Appendix 58, performed at Lewisham and Tottenham in July 2023. Excluded from Moochant because of leave nurseries. Pedophile rings. Appendix 59, HCT Group Impact Report 2016. I did not commit suicide. So now I am excluded and living like a prisoner at 16 Almagrove, where the Metropolitan Police, the London Ambulance Service are called about my mental health, whilst the NHS made me an inactive patient twice in 3 months because I refused to take risperidone. 2, make me unable to function. Yeah? Let me put them in here. You need fucking something, this Richard Beecham. You tube, you tickle. HTTPS. When you reach 3 hour, YOU that TU. I bet I know so. YOU. Yeah? Everybody have a whatever. And you make money. BE. You stop sensing, but you are sensing to come whatever. Me can make one better than that. GF. We spend whatever. X. JH. Think Jimmy Savile a pedophile. 1. That Q. O. P. I. Question mark. SI. That there. 30. F. PJ. RA. Tickle district judge Beecham. From when you are dealing with case. No, you want equality as assessor. I used to clean fucking do cleaning at where I get money. So you put money in somebody's pocket whilst me have to pay out how much it 1,000. Yeah? BY T3 for more. Appendix 60, thanks for the like, birthday card. Yeah, from Queen and King. So who was taking care of my husband for him to reach and to even have that party? Where were you? Appendix 61, Dr. Phil Gregory White and Hewa Owe Black announced visit on the 21st of November 2024. Appendix 62, Georgina White and Dr. Peter Akansi Black announced visit on the 22nd of January 2025 and 17th of February 25. Where are they? The role of the NHS. Without prejudice, the NHS seems to have embarked on a gaslighting campaign to cover the fact that Arnold Ebenezer Tomlinson was neglected on Byron Ward between the 9th March to 8th April 2024. One of the videos I posted got 700K. People make their name on my thingy. And then afterward, pedophile ring YouTube. You're still out there making money. Cover up my people can subscribe to me. People not seeing my posts. Removing on behalf of terrorists, racists, rapists, pedophile. Appendix 63. YouTube evidence of defensive practice in hospitals. Yeah? YT. YT. Yeah? Let me show you why I'm a writer and why I can, despite all that's happened. HTTPS. YOUTUBE. God have me here for a reason. God have me here for a NZ. BP. WV. I don't know why I do things. Why I do things must be God. Yeah? Why I do certain things when I do them, I don't know. CI. Question mark. S. S. I. B. A. M. S. 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 No, S. See what me tell people about me and my writing is type up sitting and me see the S can look like the 5. Yeah? And when I tell people these things, how I'm affected by my hidden disabilities. E. Uppercase Y. V. Lowercase. G. Lowercase. Uppercase N. Lowercase T. Uppercase Z. And case 1. Yeah? My son can't contact me, but you did it with fucking Moreland Wilson, the gunman, who draw a gun by you. Appendix 64, Windrush Visual, 6 April 2024. Appendix 65, claims HSJ Richard Roberts strikeout, removed from husband bedside and manhandled by white security guards, nurse Betty called. Appendix 66, the NHS is trying to entrap me, focusing on my mental health, whilst not attending to my physical impairments. Yeah? YouTube. Where is pedophile rings? HTTPS. YOUTU.BE IO 2 KU Z F K 8 is a sacrifice I have to make. S I me deal with this, and then me deal with my family that have abandoned me. Take what I have. They know better than the scammers. N T G I'm gonna try and find this, and copy it. The thingy. Let's see how much. I'll just put some here. TG N I G B C O V A uppercase X 77. Yes, I think I'm gonna try and find where it is. I'm putting in there later. Well, let's give people something to be interested in. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and do that. I have done 2 blood tests and need the results to give to the dentist to save the teeth I have left. Each time I am made inactive patient by the NHS. Appendix 68. My son Kevin Morris spent 2 weeks in hospital with high blood pressure because he is worried about what the police and neighbors might do to me. He witnessed firsthand what they are capable of. Yeah? So I'm not going to spend time doing that. I'm going to try and find the article so I can just copy it in there. Your response must be in writing and signed in wet ink to ensure accountability. I will not accept unsigned or electronic responses. So it's a 26-page document, and I'm doing fine because I'd stopped to write. I'm not going to do any. It's a 26-page document, and I'm at 12. 2/12/24, so I can do it in 2 hours. The roles of Maudsley NHS Foundation Trust, acting unprofessionally, claiming they sent me a letter inviting me for a meeting with Dr. Peter O'Cansey. Dr. O'Cansey and Georgina turning out at my home unannounced. Yeah? The role of the solicitors and barrister. I have no trust in the solicitors and barrister who are party to making me a voiceless, vulnerable victim of Housing for Women and Devonshire Solicitors LLP. During a Zoom meeting with my sons during the time I was experiencing the bereavement from the loss of my brother with prostate cancer and another disabled and spent his 60th in intensive care, and I had the first high blood pressure. I was in the Tessa Joel Medical Center on the 30th of July. 2023, asking for support with my husband. Reference diabetic eye test. Barrister Miranda Girl said she would not represent me if I did not agree that she should talk for me. She claimed that no judge would allow me to speak for myself. Since that meeting, I have not had any consultation with Barrister Grell except when I see her in court. The psychiatric assessment I did on the 15th April 2024 stated that I can instruct my legal team. Yet when I presented evidence, the solicitor tells me the court can do anything they please, and my witness statement is already prepared. Data protection compliance. I do not consent to the sharing of my private and confidential data with any third parties. Any further misuse of my data will be reported to the Information Commissioner's Office. Notice of witness summons. Be advised that you and any involved, district judges and his honor, district honor Judges HHJ may be summoned to court to testify regarding the existence or lack thereof of the warrants and court orders you relied upon. Husband funeral. So that was big. Big in terms of I paid for it to be advertised. I didn't get any support from the family, but it is out there. Failure to comply. Failure to let justice take its course on the 17th and 20th March will result in criminal complaints. I'm not reading the rest, so I'm trying to save time. Civil claims, fight for justice campaign. I reserve all rights to pursue further legal remedies if necessary. Remember I said £7,000 I paid out so far to be here where I'm at. And everything my husband left for me is gone. MERVELEE Myers. Copied to whom it may concern. All rights reserved. Yeah? So I'm not going to read this because it's the name of those. Yeah? Things that's in the list. So it's basically the appendix. Yeah? So let's put this here. Yeah? And try read that. Maybe I'll come back to that later. I'm trying to kill time. If time can be murdered. Time board till in teaching. 8 February 2025, police review IOPC. I want to request a review based on the following arguments. 1. Raquel Lovekin, who contacted me nearly a year after I submitted the complaint, had breached my rights under the Equality Act 2010 Protected Characteristics, the Mental Health Act 2015, the GDPR 2018, and the Charter of Rights Act 2021, the Amended Housing Act 1988, Eviction Act 1977. The fact that the IOPC is conducting the review is to be accepted as the continuing systemic discrimination by the relevant authorities, partnerships, denying my rights not to be treated like a criminal. 3. If the IOPC had not discriminated against me in reference to 2019/119249, force reference PC 719, you will get a lot of that because I have a whole list from when it started. I would not be asking for another review in 2025. MOPAC reference, they're all there. I'm not going to delay to read them all because I just need to skim through to tell you what I have here. MOPAC reference proves that I am a victim of the Metropolitan Police that are party to breaching my rights under the Schedule 3 Police Reform Act 2002, and the complaint was not handled proportionately and must be investigated. As 5, as the strong Jamaican woman whose book in honor of strong women everywhere, signed by the commissioner at the launch of a new Met for London, I am on record asking to volunteer to help bring back the trust of the BAME community with the police. 6, if the Met is committed to developing a learning culture, why did Raquel Lovekin believe she can continue to treat me as those who attempted to section, murder, kidnap me in my home from the 30th of October 2017 to the 22nd of January 2015? 7, I have participated in surveys that were used by banks, Housing for Women, social media to capture my truths to use to discredit me. The fact that I have made complaints against IOPC and MOPAC must be taken into considerations about how the Metropolitan Police is racist, tokenistic, misogynistic, illiterate, incompetent. Gaslighters target vulnerable women in our home. 9, by now the Met Police should have learned from MERVELEE Myers' case alone from 2019 with Tammy Lawrence Blake at Met Police and Owen Pyle Yeah? Outcome of the meeting was posted on YouTube. Where are they, YouTube? The A to Z of abusers, enablers. 10. Caseworker Ratna Kanam. Appeal reference. So it's all there. I'm not going to go down. Yeah? 11. Reference 2018. 11351. IOPC John Howard. 12. Why did it take Met Police nearly a year to contact me? I was asked to submit information 7 days of the email. Yet Raquel Lovkin sent me the outcome on the 7th of the 2nd, 25, continuing the breaches of the various laws, legislation, codes of conduct, and practices. 12. Based on Raquel Lovkin's dealing of the complaint, it is evident that her report was pre-recorded to continue the discrimination started after the death of my mother by those covering up the pedophiles rings I identified at Leaf, where I worked from 1st September 2009 to 2015 without knowing. Richard Harty Men in Child Care was operating out of the House of Commons nursery since the Equality Act 2010 became law. I did a Voice of a Child research project for June Sullivan in August 2011, after I was a participant in Dr. Maria Hudson research paper for the Policy Studies Institute. Recommended to ACAS. 13. IOPC can investigate the reasons for attempts on my life from 30th of October 2017 to, it should be 2025. You have two. January 25. To 22nd of January 25. It move away. And get back to me before I put the information from research about those involved in the reasons Raquel Lovkin was given a prepared outcome for a complaint to contact me about. 14. Let me list some names for the Met Police to investigate in reverse order. Queen Camilla, ITV News, domestic abuse with Housing for Women. I was rescued from domestic abuse by Housing for Women in 2000. I will make money from husband 100 birthday card for my Fight for Justice campaign. A. Duchess Kate. Launch child mental health from Leaf Nursery, Stockwell, near where I live when I escaped domestic violence. Running barefoot on the 30th of November 2020 after I was assaulted. Something is not right here. I need to make some correction. When I do my book, I will do that. MOPAC report by Neil Solis and Nikki Babb outlines the discrimination. C. June O'Sullivan was advisor to the mayor of London, and Holly Sweeney led her murderers to murder me on the cover of Leave Margaret Horn lecture to say I committed suicide. D. White Dr. Phil Gregory turned up unannounced with black from the whatever on the 21st of the 11th, 2024, and black Dr. Peter Okansi and white Georgina turned up on the 22nd of the 1st, 2025. E. London Ambulance Service tried breaking down my door 28th of the 1st, 2025, after they were given access to Alma Grove by Deborah Agnes Gilchrist and Joe Hooper. F. Housing for Women has given the key to the communal door to Devonshire Solicitors LLP and agents to gain access. 15. I am not safe at Alma Grove because of the following: Metropolitan Police, London Ambulance Service, hate mob in Alma Grove, Devonshire Solicitors LLP, JI Solicitors, NHS, individuals who played on my vulnerability. A new Met for London must be used as evidence that the Metropolitan Police failed to safeguard me as requested from. I had to barricade myself inside on Christmas Eve and waited over an hour before the police arrived. My brother was with me on the phone from the USA. Met Police Safe and Neighborhood team has not kept appointments to address the matter since. Miss Gilchrist was coerced by Housing for Women after she broke the glass to the communal door on the 13th of the 12th, 2021. The police came and accused me of locking her out. Miss Gilchrist locked me out on the 23rd of the 10th, 2024. Matters with the housing for women when Samantha Gibbs and Trina Filbert joined Housing for Women in 2022. Miss Gilchrist was coerced to target me. 20. I was a member of Housing for Women Customer Scrutiny Panel as a minute taker. That was disbanded in 2020. 21. The visit by 6 members of the Met Police on the date I was receiving the bed on the 27th of the 2nd, 2024, for my husband to come home to die will be recorded as part of the Winwood scandal, and while leave must be investigated for child abuse. NHS for elder abuse and neglect and prevention of treatment to disabled NHS pensioner made inactive patients since twice in 2 months. 22, sorry. The video outline was posted to warn people about neglect in cases of family who are in transition after the death of my husband's sister. My husband was neglected on Byron Ward, King's College Hospital, where I was removed from his bedside on the 6th April and manhandled 2023. 23. We need to compare notes of Pals Gail Lewis to understand why MERVELEE Myers get discriminated against, defamed, and denied entitlements. 24. My husband's brother died and will be buried on the 16th February 2025. Maybe the IOPC should get my tributes to understand why the partners involved with the discrimination will not get away with defamation. 25. So when I finish this, I go eat and start again. Let me share information that will make the world pay attention to the Gestapo, that is the Metropolitan Police. 1. LAS 2022, 1 first, 25. CAD 1804, turned up after Peter Okansi and Georgina left. 220 first, 25, record ID 812825221651. Left a note under the door after trying to force entry. That's the ambulance. How many hours did they spend whilst people were in need of the ambulance? 469, 10 January 25, no, 18 January 25. After leaving my home, they filled a report that caused the London Ambulance Service to call and threaten me. 4. Had to call 30 January 2025. Who is AS2547 Potter? 2358 3rd January 25 are 22924 AS and 2499 AS. Captured live YouTube. You're talking about me live streaming. That proves the Met Police is the most racist, tokenistic, misogynistic gaslighters of disabled NHS pensioner now who has been denied medical aid. 5. CAD 4628 11 December. Mike re-interview. Who is PC Clark 289 AS? Came with two others. Yeah? They are captured. 26. Adult Safety Concern Records, Merlin. 24. PC 005902. Officers worried about my mental health. We're not going to worry about your mama mental health. 24. PAC 047671. On the 27th February 2024, officers worried about mental health after Police Scotland called about video of elderly lady tied up in bedroom. Did the assholes? Okay. Is that Mimi Owusu? Is that Mimi Owusu? Is that Mimi Owusu come back to bother me? Yeah? Why is it not important to the judge? Because the judge is also discriminating against me. Yeah? I don't need your advice, me also go away. A blessed soul. Why you don't go do something to you yourself, girl? Yeah? That's why I'm doing it here. Because Barrister Miranda girl said I will not get time. No judge will give me time. So this is my time. This is my court. Let them evict me. Who was the lady? Where was the video taken? Where was my husband? Yeah? Where was my husband? Are you saying I had tied up an elderly lady? Is that what you're saying? And where was my husband? The fact that the Met Police are failing to address matters impacting on my mental and physical health in cases where two females visited on the 9th August 2024 and Robert Wesley is acting unprofessionally. My son and I were treated like criminals. On the 8th of the 8th, 2024, the police still investigating 2nd of the 2nd, 2024, when husband and I got separated. That should be 23. The robbery in Peckham has still not been resolved. Yeah, 28. I am expecting the IOPC to take all cases of metropolitan attempts to section murder kidnap me into account and investigate, because I will be going public and the world will be informed about me spending 11 years. After I wrote to leave senior HR, I'm depressed and dying slowly of torture on the eve of Mothering Sunday. On the eve of the death of my father, I will be known as the strong Jamaican woman who challenges Gestapo, that is Mark Rowley, about gaslighters in 2025 after he signed my book in 2023. MERVELEE Myers demands strikeout of KO, whatever. So it wasn't done. Addressing skeleton argument of housing for women. So I did that? No. Your district judge Beecham did dumb and our Equality Act. 2 times you disrupt the thingy to give them time. They did not. I didn't get the bundle. You're doubting whether I was lying. Yeah? That's a breach, District Judge Beecham. You're on your Equality Act. Did you understand what happened to me when I came in and sat on the floor and I didn't get up until I was coming into court? And going home, I sat in the station for over an hour because I was so tired. And I made recording. Dumb District Judge Beecham. Based on the misconduct at the county court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch on the 7th March 2025, I, MERVELEE Myers, who is of sound mind, is putting my arguments for the strikeout of KO, whatever, forward. Nelson Mandela, the purpose of freedom is to create for others, must be related to my fight for justice that I invested in. I started on Facebook before transferring to Google my business. Nelson Mandela, sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that generation, the face of Winrow 70. Me. When did I become whatever you are saying? When did I become psychosis? And if I'm a psychosis, what treatment are you giving me? Something to make me unable to function so you can carry on with the pedophile rings and everything. And you're coming back here, Mimi also. You change from B was to know a blessed soul. And YouTube allowing you to do this. Nelson Mandela, our children are our future, and one of our most basic responsibilities is to care for them in the best and most compassionate manner possible. Yeah, I consider myself an expert authority on subjects from cradle to grave. When I see Sunita, whatever her name is, on your thingy with Jonah Sullivan and the brushing teeth thing, she leave when I was leaving, and she come back. Why did she come back? Why did she come back? So that means that whatever was happening out there was worse than leave. So she come back at the pedophile ring and leave. She came back. I didn't know at the time it was a pedophile ring. Pedophile ring leave. That's why I'm kicked out of Moonshot. Our Jomology group. Marcus Garvey. If we as a peer realize our greatness from which we came, we would be less likely to disrespect ourselves. I invested in my fight for justice. I paid 2,000 odd pounds for a video to tell my story. Where is it, YouTube? Ambrose Myers. Speak when you are angry, and you will make the best speech you will ever regret. Refer to the gaslighting and misogyny. Mayor Angela. She was raped at the age of 8 years old. Her rapist was found guilty, but spent only 1 day in jail. After he was released, he was murdered. Because of this, she became mute for almost 5 years, believing her voice killed him. I killed that man because I told his name, and then I thought I would never speak again because of my voice would kill anyone, that. Dumbo. District Judge Beecham, you want Equality Act, sister. I've written a book. I'm offering the book for whatever. No, you don't want it. Oh, no, whatever. Dumb. Nye Bevan, founder of the NHS 1948, no society can legitimately call itself civilized if a sick person is denied medical aid because of lack of means. If this child was strong enough to survive it, your child is strong enough to learn it. How many survivors have I survived? In the United Kingdom, King's College, London Earliest Foundation, and all that has been shown at me. Her name was Margaret Ann Johnson. Later in life, she would change her name to Mayor Angelo. When she finally did speak, she had a lot to say. Mayor Angelo became the voice of women, and the Black community garnered respect and admiration for her honesty. So why you going to tell me to remove? Why somebody can come into my space? Yes? She would say there is no agony like bearing an untold story inside you, inspired by the... Yeah? So I write there, inspired by the John S. Randall Peace page. I think I messed up something here somewhere, but that's not a problem. Questions and answers. Introduction. When did the long-standing antisocial behavior started, and where did they occur? Get ready. Tomorrow we are at court. Where is Samantha Gibbs? Is Samantha Gibbs getting paid whilst on long-term sick leave? Where is Narin Masira? Is the court aware that MERVELEE Myers' hidden disability? Where about MERVELEE Myers' hidden disability? If yes, when? Is the claimant aware that Miss Gilchrist changing behaviors from she broke the glass on the 13th December 2021? Why did the claimant delete the data from the customer portal? What was the relationship between MERVELEE Myers and Debbie Gilchrist before Samantha Gibbs was employed? Can Miss Gilchrist disclose who wants me out of housing for women? When I get there tomorrow and I'm unable, me on my own, I'm unable to read because my whatever takes over. Well, somebody from the whatever can decide to read. Yeah, because I'm sending this, so you have it. So when my hidden disability takes over and I can't function, you know why. Recommended reading. Does Housing for Women current employees aware of the roles and responsibility of MERVELEE Myers with Housing for Women? Is Housing for Women aware of MERVELEE Myers' contributions to the communities of practices in Jamaica and across the world? Can anyone who becomes aware of MERVELEE Myers' fight for justice please subscribe to my platforms? Background. Why did it take from the 1st of December 2000 to 1st of August 2021 to make an injunction under ASB CPA to prevent antisocial behaviors? Did District Judge Beecham, her name is not DLF, become a party to the unlawful injunction on the 9th December 2024? Why was there a need for Equality Act assessor when MERVELEE Myers attended the psychiatric assessment requested by District Judge Bell? Did the complainant solicitor coerce the legal representatives to abandon MERVELEE Myers? Relevant law on ground 7A. Did MERVELEE Myers hand out copies of In Honor of Strong Women everywhere to people associated with the case? How much did Housing for Women pay Mimi Owusu for the 12 pages witness statement? You're not dealing with anything other than housing? Well, this should just be dumb, you're going to deal with this. That's why she's allowed to be here taking out names and do whatever. That's why I'm taking her tracksuit tomorrow. In my case. I'm coming with my case. When did Trina Filbert started working with Housing for Women? Did Candy Smith from Southwark Adult Social Care facilitate a mediation with Housing for Women? Where did MERVELEE Myers meet the Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkin in person? Does Housing for Women and the Mayor of London have a program to house women coming out of prison? Did MERVELEE Myers' complaint reach stage 2 of the procedures? What was the relationship between Miss Gilchrist and MM? Is there a hate mob in Almagrove? Submissions. The injunction is unlawful based on I only became aware of it after my son left in September 2024. District Judge Beecham asked for the ASBO policy that was not in the bundle at this stage of the trial when I did not receive the bundle. Miss Gilchrist, coerced by Housing for Women, went on to coerce A. Joe Hooper, B. hate mob in Almagrove, including Demet Thomas, C. stepson Trevor Tomlinson. 4. Crisis in July 2023. That's self-explanatory. Herman Cameron advocating online and visiting me twice. Kicked out of UAL by Richard Harty. Why was that? Pedophile. Did the claimant know that I intended going back home? Reference letter in book about needing to go home before I am 60 years old. Breach of Article 8 rights. I have no knowledge that the JI solicitors put forward. I was not consulted. The psychiatric assessment said I'm capable of instructing legal representatives, advocating on behalf of others. Yeah? When you're talking, didn't you take videos of me and Derek Draper down by the blue Mimi Owusu? A blessed soul. Be was. Interview. University of Huddersfield. Disrepair. Damp and mold. Debbie Gilchrist. Window held up by black tape. This is environmental issues of safeguarding. Dr. Phil Gregory's visit. Mold, toilet seat and windows. Conclusion. MERVELEE Myers' defensive practices will leave the world to judge the UK treatment of the renewous generation in 2025. Queen Camilla and the King Charles 100th birthday card to Arnold Ebenezer Tomlinson. Cultural ambassador, me. Because I have my thingy. Just in case you think I'm fucking joking with dumb. Yeah? Just in case you think I'm fucking joking with dumb. Dumb, this is for you. Yeah? I sat in here and I find things to do. So dumb, this is for fucking you. Dumb. This is for fucking you, dumb. Yeah? I sit in here. Dumb. What's the name? Said I won't get time. No judge will give me time. So I'm trying my court before I come. And then you'll have to fucking accept whatever it is. Dumb. The dumb. See, somebody puts the about whatever. You fucking dumb. Yeah? This is my work over the years. Dumb. I sat in here and I do my work. Teresa Salmon. Yeah? Yeah? I don't do anything by half. This is me. I just don't go put camera or whatever. That's my permission when I wait. So where is dumb? Why did you fucking need a equality act assessor? Because you're a fucking dumb. Yeah? This is June O'Sullivan at Bird in the Bush Nursery. This is what her name. Yeah? This is with the child. Yeah? Disabled child. Yeah? You stop me from doing. Offered job. I'm still being offered job. Yeah? Smart teachers. You're not going to give me time? We don't give me time to do this? No. As Barrister Samantha Grell said. Miranda Grell said. No judge will give me time. So let me take my time before I come tomorrow. District Judge Beecham, you're a dummy. That's what you are, District Judge Beecham. I'm very creative in a sense. Yeah? What is this? When I was diagnosed with chronic anxiety, because I do not have a medical diagnosis for Parkinson's, so I couldn't get one. 2006. And idiot, maybe another pedophile, Greenfield Gregory, talking about my thingy go back to 2017. Yeah? Something to do with my husband thingy. Yeah? I have them in here. So these are going to be created into a whatever. Yeah? See now, you see the name? Whose fucking name do you see there? I do whatever. District Judge Stellini. Because I don't call people name if I don't have proof. I will not call your name if I don't have proof. So when they tell me to remove, yeah? Statement of accounts, the rent there from them time they take. I was told they're gonna evict me and hang up phone on me. Yeah? That is when I went into arrears. Because of no fault of mine. Now I'm being charged 2 rent. 2 rent I'm being charged. And if I didn't pick it up, nobody would say anything. They'd take it. Yeah? Legal row as 17 criminals are deported to Jamaica. This is the motherfucker by the name of District Judge Stellini. No, District Judge not District Judge. That's why I'm saying. Justice Similar. Because I'm saying the wrong thing. Justice Similar sent my case back to EAT with caveats for disability. And then she turned around and joined them. Paul Kernagan and all them. Shanks and all of them. You see what I keep? So I'm trying my case because you're not going to give me fucking time. Dumb. Yeah? This is what I have on them. So if I never have her name on something, it wouldn't be relevant when I see it in the paper. I bought a copy of the Daily Express the other day. I used to write to the write on their mental health crusade. Yeah? She's from South Africa. She's born September. You see how I do my research? And my brother is born July 63. My brother is now disabled. She out there a galavant and I take people money and do whatever. Yeah? You are criminals. What are you? Fucking criminals. I'm taking them with. I'm trying my case here. I'm going for the result. Yeah? Which one is this? Housing for women? Yeah? See it here. And you dirty me also. Yeah? Yeah? See it here. Let me show you this criminal pedophile woman. Yeah? 18th of July 2023. Yeah? When you send letter, you keep bombarding me. What was happening to me in July? When you send me position letter. Now I show you the criminal pervert June O'Sullivan. When Sky News came. Who is that? I never take one of these books out of house Luton Street. I left them there. I see people and the only reason they know me because my name is on books or material I left in their workplaces. Because I do work for work, I leave it. This is a pervert by the name of June O'Sullivan, who was advisor to Ofsted and Mayor of London. So they are all in this story, whatever it is. I'm presenting my case. When I get there tomorrow, I'll only be answering certain questions to get the outcome. I don't need more time than what I need to leave to be here. So until I'm ready to leave, I'm supposed to be living in peace and not pieces. Dumb District Judge Beecham. I thought you were sensible, but you're only a fool. Nelson Mandela, I was made by the law a criminal. Not because of what I had done, but because of what I stood for. Because of what? That. Those are the things I write. Yeah? See the old cunt here? She wants to be remembered that this disruptive on me. Yeah? Here she goes again. How did I join LinkedIn? Everything gone. She sent out memo. She, June O'Sullivan, the pervert, pedophile. Send out memo for staff to sign up. Nobody would. And I joined and then tag them. And now how many accounts? Yeah? Pervert, pedophile, June O'Sullivan. Read your 2-year-old a bedtime story and start to slowly peel off the label of disadvantage before it sticks. And what did fucking June O'Sullivan did to me after my mother died? Uncooperative, unprofessional, rude, intimidating, confrontational, aggressive, lacking empathy. After I was given a long service award. Yeah, here it is. June's blog. 15 June 2012. That's when the year I joined, whatever. The year I created my own website. The year I created YouTube. Luton Street. Where was I working? Do I lie? And District Judge Beecham going to tell me, oh, I know you've got issues, but I'm only dealing with housing for men. That's when I realized this woman is an idiot. Yeah? Subject, new post. Read your 2-year-old a bedtime story and start to slowly peel off the label of disadvantage before it sticks. Yeah? So that's how I make my notes. Yeah? Yeah? This was when they tried to stitch me up. Oh, and to go to, where is pedophile needles? Yeah. Yeah? No, this was when I was the only staff member shortlisted for the role of lead early years practitioner. I never get the job. I had a breakdown. Not a breakdown, a meltdown. And I decided, you know what? I can't be going through this. Here I have them. So how can stupid District Judge Beecham is going to say she will only be dealing with issues to do with housing for women? So did I just come to housing for women when I was sent in whatever? How stupid can a woman be? Even when I found out that this District Judge Bell is a woman, I nearly shit up myself. Well, what's his name was there? Miranda Guella. She's this and she's that. She's what? Yeah? see the file. Yeah? 2 of them are make books. Nelson Mandela, the purpose of freedom is to create for others. Who is the criminal? June fucking O'Sullivan. That's who is the criminal. Here I have here children's behavior. Yeah? And now everybody talk about my behavior. My behavior. And me still I get half of a job. From old CV there, 10 years me no work. Now me coming up to pension. Everything my husband left for me is gone. And I don't know how I'm going to manage. Now I have to go apply for this and apply for that. And meet criteria. Yeah? Yeah? So this is how who is this one? Tony Seeley. He's another one. Tony Seeley. I'm going to get Tony Seeley. I'm going to get Garfield. I'm going to get everybody using my intellectual property. Yeah? Sky News. Unbalance a happy ending. Yeah? Winrow 70. So when did I become this person you are talking about? And if I become this person, who is responsible for me becoming this person? Yeah? Certificate of naturalization. And when they stole our passport, they were trying for me not to get my passport back. Yeah? So I have my husband one as well. Because he died and gone without a passport. The poor man, what you put him through. What you fucking put my husband through. Yeah? Nationwide. Yeah? What Nationwide done to me. And still doing to me. The little I have left. Yeah? The letter should have come and whatever. Your subject data request. I saw no stitch me up. Yeah? Santander. Every one of them now lies joining. And I come send me £100 for whatever you done. Yeah? Unbalance a happy ending. And fucking District Judge Beecham come tell me you're only dealing with issues. Yeah? See from when me I write say I'm of sound mind. 14 of this of the 2nd 2023. To whom it may concern. I, Mervelee Myers Tomlinson of sound mind, declares that my husband, Arnold Ebenezer Tomlinson, only became aware that money he had in the house was going out of tender when whatever. So do we do whatever? And now I am here. And all banks and billings and I don't have whatever. Yeah? How to spot fake news. Yeah? Support at every level, Charter of Rights. And I write to Buckland at the time. I don't know who is left for me to write to. Yeah? I spend money. So that is for me who come here be worse and all you. Me also you're going to prison. Yeah? There it is. I spend my money and to do my thing here I come talk about. I was wearing police hat. Yeah? So see the Met Police and you Met for London. Mark Rowley, you will probably go into prison too. So I have them all. So I'm trying my case because when I'm finished, this is going to be, when I know how to whatever, it's going into whatever. So I sit in here. And who is this? Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkin. I asked her to mediate on my behalf. She said no. So here we are. So it's going to court. Yeah? It's going to court too. That's what I sit in here and do when they're trying to take me out and mess with my mental health and come kick my door and call police and ambulance. So you want to say I'm an idiot? Go ahead. You want to say I'm bipolar? Go ahead. You want to say I'm schizophrenic? Go ahead. You want to say I'm mad? Go ahead. I'll finish this, go eat something for today. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing today. I'm prepared. My case is ready. Yeah? My case is ready. Yes? So I'm trying my case in here. I'm not going before stupid district judge Beecham, because if you can give them 2 times, you allow them to go. And you were not aware that I sat on the floor. From I got into court, when I got there, they were calling my name. And oh, if you could come a bit earlier to facilitate, fucking stupid idiots. Kicked out of UEL by Richard Arty. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah? How did I get these? How did I get these? You're not dealing with any issues, are you? Because you're fucking stupid, madam. Because if you think my life only resolve around, how did I get these? They're writing me to whatever. How did I get these? How did I get them over the years? Stupid human. You're dealing with issues to do with housing for me. How did I get these? By being a violent nuisance? Did I get these by being a violent nuisance? A criminal needing emotional regulation treatment, unprofessional, rude, intimidating, confrontation, and all that. Is that how I got them? I paid my money for these. Nobody supported me. So am I making them up? Did I go grab these somewhere? Did I snatch them somewhere? Am I making them up? How did I get them? You're not dealing with anything more than housing for women. You better start dealing with something else. So they'll be coming to court because I ain't doing much talking. This is my case. I'm only coming for you to sum up. Stupid. The stupidity. You want Equality Act assessor. And what did you do first with the Equality Act assessor? You breached the Equality Act by giving. You started out by saying this doesn't look good, litigant in person, and then you fall in your own fucking trap. It's been recorded. That's what you said. When you said that, I sent a message to Mr. Badalu to say, this is what is being said. So I was expecting you to take drastic measures. District Judge Beecham. Yeah, I was shaking and all that. But my brain does function. It's only, my brain is functioning, but the shakes will not allow me to. So that's why it's summertime. Yeah? So where does that leave you, District Judge Beecham? That you're little dunce gal. Dunce white gal. Conclusion. Queen Camilla, I repeat, and King Charles' 100th birthday card to Arnold Ebenezer Tomlinson. Cultural ambassador. How did I get all of that? On this website, that website, doing interviews, main narrator. How did I get there? By being a violent nuisance? Honestly, I am feeling sorry for Tristan Salter. That a young man is being used. He seems to be a decent bloke that I'm expecting my grandsons to become. When I'm supposed to be doing something, I can't afford to be triggered. Yeah? I can't afford to be triggered. Where are all these people? Mimi, also go do yourself in, darling, and leave me alone. I cannot afford to be triggered. Because after court tomorrow, I'm doing my outdoor thing right at the county court at Clergenwell and Shoreditch. I'll be doing my out, whatever. I don't call anybody. See, the other day I called Paul and I said, whatever. Call Paul doesn't call me. See, Lydie hasn't called me because he can't call me the worthless boy. Getting time to help my grandson early intervention strategies with his speech and language delay. I'm still getting job offers. End HMCTS misogyny gaslighting. 1. Husband 100 birthday card. International Women's Day. Visit to Miss H. Presley. Please subscribe to MM Online. Royal Mail and Tony in Alma Grove, 7th March. District Judge Beecham, preferential treatment to claimant representatives. Barrister Samantha Jones, contagious disease. I'm making relevance. Yeah? You have to go make sense. Go fucking read now. Oh no, I can't do it. Oh no. Do you understand, Mrs. Myers? We only be there. I know you've had issues. You fucking know we have had issues. So why you haven't done anything and come tell me fuck about you? You won't be dealing with police. How did they kick me out of gemology at Moonshot? Whatever. Fucking pedophile leave. So how you tell me you don't have nothing? How did police come here on the 3rd and again on the 18th? And call ambulance, send them here. Radar CNS, mental health research. When me tell you, oh, is it relevant? Yes, it's fucking relevant. Dumb. And you are that Equality Act assessor. What the fuck you think? King's College Hospital, NHS Foundation Trust, Dr. Maria Hudson Research. No, Keir Starmer kick out NHS England. I make them a court. They are in the list for Small Claims Court, King's College, all of them. Whether idiot, whether I don't know if a man or woman, Swan, yeah, him the panny. So their name keep repeating, as my brother said, once your name is mentioned. Okay, fuck you. HSJ is Richard Roberts. With your fucking civil restraint order. You need to be strung up by your balls. You pervert. You have strength for a disabled woman who has been treated with such disrespect, especially since my husband died. And you want to say I don't have capacity and labeling me now with all the labels now psychosis. District Judge Beecham, I thought you were sensible, but you're an idiot, racist, misguided, idiot. I'm coming to court tomorrow for you to sum this up. I'd never met or heard anything about Mark Lake until the 7th. Never. Where he coming? Racist white idiot boy. Could be a pervert too. Complaints, housing for women. No, housing ombudsman resident panel and University of Huddersfield research. Met police attempt to section murder kidnap. Yeah? End gender-based violence. London Ambulance Service. Dr. Phil Gregory and Dr. Peter Okansi. Mimi Owusu, 12-page witness statement. Pestering me via phone and email. Phone and mail. Calls. And every day on my YouTube. Civil restraint order. Devonshire Solicitors, LLP and Barrister Samantha Jones. So that's 2 times. Judgment, Barrister Ryan Clember, and I'm still to receive my £9,000. So how the fuck you are going to talk about, you know me have issues. If you know I have issues, why don't I get my £9,000 at least, District Judge Beecham? Silly idiot white girl. Say you're a district judge. Miscarriages of justice. Disability is Samantha Gibbs getting paid. Facebook pages account disabled. LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Google My Business. Website stolen 2022. Fundraising, volunteering. Face of winner 70. Composer of Brixton Market 2022. Al Jazeera interview. Senko job offer. Kicked out of UL. Banks, building societies. Pledged to be the voice of the vulnerable victims of systems. You see how much I got in there? MERVELEE Myers' defensive practices will lead the world to judge the UK treatment of the Windrush generation in 2025. How I was made the victim of the judiciary of England and Wales, the criminal justice system, and the Crown Prosecution Service. To cover the A to Z of abusers, I leave off the A, with friends in high places, Queen Camilla and King Charles' 100th birthday card to Arnold Ebenezer Tomlinson must be used to highlight the double standards in the UK in 2025. The cultural ambassador is honestly feeling sorry for Tristan Slater, that a young white man is being used by his Asian counterpart. He seems to be a decent look that I am expecting my grandsons to become. Getting time to help my grandson early intervention strategies with speech and language delay. Copyright of MERVELEE Myers. Yeah? Mental health and scenario. Am I not fucking finished? I think the thing is a whole day. Yeah? So I presented my arguments. I will only be answering certain questions. Do they have questions for me? Oh, yes, I will answer them. But I ain't going to fucking sum of whatever. So if you think you're going to tie me up, District Judge Beecham, you make a fucking mistake, madam. Because I shouldn't be still here. I should be looking forward to celebrating my birthday and making plans to go home. So let me put this in here. And go eat and come back. This is what I'll be doing today. So I don't go into depression. Any fucking one I want to think say. Which one I'm closing down first? This. Yeah? If you think I thought District Judge Beecham was sensible, but she's an idiot. So you're gonna get money for whatever. I will only be answering certain questions, yeah, and expecting my questions, which I pose. Why these things not doing whatever? Anyway, I copy this. I can't be bothered. They're not allowing to go through. So I don't know what's happening. I'm not gonna stay here. So let me close it. I copied it. I can't be bothered. Let me see if it catch. Right. So that catch. Can't be bothered, man. Need to go use the toilet too. Yeah? We're gonna stop this for Miss Presley and her son. So I'll do another one after I've eaten, and then I do some write-up and show you all right. Do some write-up, say share my post, because I have to make sure that I don't go into any more depression. Well, I'll go into depression, but I'm counteracting it. Yeah? You're fucking wicked. And I thought she insisted she wanted to keep the case. I thought she was sensible. But it's obvious she's an idiot. Dunce white girl. With a job as a barrister. So now you understand why there are pedophiles in charge of the early years sector, innit? There are pedophiles. Juno Sullivan is the pedophile mastermind of Richard Arty. men in child care. Junior Sullivan is the pedophile. Mastermind of Richard Arte. Men in child care. She has her drag queen. Storytellers. Why this thing now? Let me go through. Alright. Me not waste time now. Fucking not wasting time. Not wasting time at all. No way. Yeah? Me live here. What me do is not like say me a hide. Me make sure everything is transparent. I made sure that everything is transparent. Especially since they thought, whatever. And banks gonna join in. Pardon me. Banks gonna join in and come give me £100 for your deliberate hurt. You're gonna give me £100. So if you never did anything wrong, why are you giving me £100? If you never do anything wrong, yeah? I was in whatever is making sure. My thingy, you hide it and making money and then sending whatever. No, you're not sending anything, but the least chance you get now. Right, that is finished. So today is the day I make as much videos as is possible. All right. This dirty girl made me also a compare. Yeah? Let me share. And then me copy. Somebody I mention about, me jaw and whatever. Because I have underlying Parkinson's, darling. Sometimes I shake so hard, I can't even write my name. If my life depend on it, I couldn't. Thanks for the life. I couldn't. And it's in the thingy that said affect writing. Not only affect writing, it affect speech. Affect everything. Yeah? So let me see what P the file ring. Okay. Oh, something went wrong. Let me save it, you motherfucker. For one day, these gonna come to light, darling. Don't you worry. One day, these gonna come to light, darling. They will. So that's that. I have something to say. Do I have something to say? Yes. I very much have something to say. And it's about safeguarding children, young people, and adults made vulnerable. So it's a case of an adult made vulnerable, Miss Presley. Her son, yeah, her young son, 23 years old. What a situation. Medication. You never considered, you never considered that I am public. So you will not get away with whatever it is. And now what did Keir Starmer do? Disbanded NHS England. I've taken them to court too. Small claims court. Yeah? And Mimi Wusu is going to come here to try and trigger me, telling me the judge not going to do. I ain't asking the judge to do fuck all. I'm doing my case from here. That's all I'm doing, darling. Doing my case from here. So I ain't asking her to do whatever. It's in the script already. What has she got now? Equality Act assessor. And what did she and the Equality Act assessor do? Breach the Equality Act twice on the 7th. District Judge Beecham and Equality Act assessor EMUA Amua Ali breach the act twice, 7th March in favor of housing for women counsel witnesses against MERVELEE. What a state of affairs. Silly. Dumb. Right, let me end this because I don't know why certain things not working on certain things. So I don't know if it's another case of what then it copies, but it won't allow me to share. So I think this is all probably about YouTube.